Good morning. Got talking about pacing and everything, and I got to mention One Pace again. It was good times. I didn't get too much more written in Piercing the Veil. Just have a little bit here and there. Kind of nailing things down properly. And I was trying to come up with a good word for what the Awakened Hunters would be like. Okay. Yeah, basically just telling people how to actually watch One Piece, because my God, watching One Piece normally is that is an exercise in insanity. The amount of filler and nonsense and nothing that happens through damn near 50% of the episodes is wild. So if you can imagine cutting out like almost 500 episodes worth of filler, that's what One Piece does. On top of actually like fixing animation problems and things like that, which is fucking really neat. Okay. Okay. Right, let's do a little bit of Piercing the Veil I have, and then we will jump into the GOM. Though I do want to talk, I guess a little bit before that, I want to talk about Tulsa King. So I've seen Season 1 and Season 2 now. I'm going to wait for Season 3. Basically, I want to wait till I get paid, and then I'll do Season 3. Because Season 1 and Season 2 were on sale. Season 3 is not, so it cost me $20. I'm like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. If it goes on sale before then, I'll pick it up. But otherwise, I'm gonna wait. I actually really do like Tulsa King. I like Tulsa King quite a lot. Now, it's not perfect. It definitely drags a bit in Season 2. But like it still feels nice, and I kind of like this overarching thing where a mafia group out of Kansas City is like, no, this is our territory. Everything west of Chicago and east of Las Vegas is mine. That was promised to my grandfather and everything. This is my territory. And you set up here in Tulsa. And then, obviously, Dwight Manfredi has... The thing is like, nah, motherfucker, nothing was here. You weren't doing shit here in Tulsa. I built all of this. It's mine. So I like the conflict there between Kansas City and then Tulsa. Although, every time I hear them talk about, like, our friends in Kansas City, or that scumbag piece of shit in Kansas City, I can't help but think of the Rundown movie. Hey, Kansas City! Every time. Like, oh no, they're gonna go monkey on him! Oh no! Alright. Now let's do Piercing the Veil, and then we'll jump into the game. One moment, okay. Thoughts on GOG? I really like that there's a legal option for DRM-free games when the industry has trended so far, or I guess trended so far towards always online custom launcher crap. Yep. Well, I appreciate GOG more now that it's going back to its roots. Now that the original founder of GOG is taking it and they're splitting off from CD Projekt Red. Dancing around like a bunch of Kansas City. I can't say the rest of it. All right. Kenneth was like the untold billions and never possessed the gift for touching upon the currents. Now he even had this terrible habit of seeing things that should not be there, a likely troubled mind inventing some order to the universe to explain things he couldn't. In truth, what he wanted most was the mundanity of life before the fire, and before the thing he loved the most was taken from him. Perhaps a change, maybe something even subtle, would help to get things back on track, and besides, he had no reason not to at least hear out the proposal. Theo came to a stop near the car he had brought before turning back and taking in a deep breath and exhaling with a satisfied sigh. This is when Ken managed to hobble his way up to the man and followed suit with the same gesture as he too inhaled deeply. Fresh air does taste pretty good. I'm curious what kind of position you were offering. Theo gave a nod of his head and carefully leaned back against the car. As he did so, there was a snake that caught Ken's eye, a shocking sight in the cold air, and moving towards the young man. It was clear the thing was not something others could see. Well, it's a very interesting offer. It's only reasonable you'd be curious. After all, why would someone specifically leave a card for you, right? Kenneth's eyes never left the snake as it climbed the hood of the car and began to slowly ascend to the roof and then over to begin draping itself around Theo's shoulders. Yeah. I'm no one special. Why would anyone be interested in someone like me? Well, Kenny, do you mind the nickname? Kenneth shook his head before Theo continued. I'm with a group. We track people that have survived incredible circumstances. We have a business card to offer help to get them back on their feet. We'd actually wanted to reach out to you sooner, but as the saying goes, life has its own tempo. Thus, when we can't, Thus, when we can't meet directly, we leave a card for the party that catches our interest. Kenneth continued looking at the serpent that had made a few loops before it turned its eyes to look at him. Its tongue darted in and out, and it lazily moved its head side to side. You know what I mean? One of these. As if looking him over from different angles. Again, I emphasize I'm no one special. Though I'm curious about that card. Slowly he searched through the pockets of his coat and drew the card up, looking at it once more in the strange glimmering words, "You are not alone," that was prominently placed along the bottom. How did you do this with the words and such? It doesn't look holographic or embossed. Is it magic? The excitement in his voice made Theo give a laugh, and then he shook his head. Not magic, I'm afraid. This made Kenneth a little disappointed. Somewhere deep inside, all boys wanted to one day find they could touch the spheres and wield their will to real shape. Yet the next phrase made him look at Theo in awe. Well, not the magic you are aware of. What? What do you mean? He couldn't help but lean in as if in conspiracy to some great secret ploy. This is when he suddenly realized that Theo had drawn his hand up and was stroking along the snake that was not there. It couldn't be there. Only he could see them, and yet Theo was stroking at the underside of the snake's head. Her name is Sevix. No further words were needed, as Ken's eyes traced up from the snake to look squarely at the man's face. The words on that card, well, beyond the black and bold with the number, cannot be seen by those who have not gained sight to see. We couldn't reach out until we were sure the scales had fallen from your eyes. Each of us that can see the world for what it really is have our eyes open at different times. For me, it took a week. For Father Rose, it was a month and a half. Well, you get the idea. Kenneth didn't speak, but instead his breathing was starting to become shaky, and his hands reached out towards Sevix slowly. There were tears forming in his eyes, and his mind was racing with wonder. I thought I was crazy. All of that I saw. The thing in the fire, the corpse dragging itself on the ground, the little porcelain doll in her rain gear. All of it was real? Theo gave a nod of his head but didn't speak, for he could see the man was breaking down in front of him. It was only then that he stepped forward and placed a hand on Ken's shoulder. I was so certain I was going crazy, and I was so alone. A wave of mixed feelings, realization that all the absurd things he could see with his own eyes were truly there, relief that he was not in fact mad, but had looked behind the veil that shrouded the world. A lifeline having been cast out to save him from the spiral into self-destruction by a single moment of memory of an orderly at a mental hospital. The very first words in the book of Revelations tells us, you are not alone. A needed realization that there are others like us. If the first is true, then the next sentence must be true. You are not crazy. Each of us has come through hardship and tragedy, for that seems to be a key component of awakening our soul to all of this. Theo gave his shoulder a firm squeeze and looked into his eyes. Each of us has a fear deep within us because of that awakening. My fear is blades, because I was cut up and nearly stabbed to death. So don't feel any shame in whatever holds fear over you now. That's what we have thus far. Like I said, I didn't get as far as I wanted, but yesterday was a little more busy than I expected it to be. Yeah. As part of this, I was trying to come up with I was trying to come up with what I wanted to call my hunters, like, both from different perspectives, right? Because the worst thing you can do, in my opinion, when it comes to writing, the worst thing you can do is every single person calls this one thing the same exact thing, right? Like, it makes it understandable in cultures where the language is shared, like everyone calls this a toilet. Why wouldn't they? But why would the elves call it a toilet? Why would the elves speak that way? Why would the dwarves speak that way? Why would the lizardmen of the Sahir speak that way? Why would all the other countries in the world speak that same exact way? Why would humans know everything that the werewolves do? Why would vampires? Why would these awakened hunters? Again, so they call themselves hunters. The werewolves and other shapeshifters will call them awakened hunters, and will sometimes call them what their actual title is in terms of the divine courts. So in the divine courts, they are known as the Andvak, which literally is Old Norse for awakened soul. So yeah. So like I said, they don't call themselves the Andvak. They just call themselves hunters. All the vampires don't call them Anvok. They just, call them pests, hunters, all kinds of expletives. Yeah. Normal people, hospital, Germans, Krankenhaus. Yeah, basically. And the same thing like Army versus the Marine Corps, right? Army has medics. Marine Corps has corpsmen. And so many people are like, what? The Marine Corps doesn't have medics? It doesn't. The corpsmen are very different. The corpsmen are, in fact, a different branch of the military that serve in the medical capacity. This is the concept for people that don't know anything about the Marine Corps. They're just like, that seems weird. Like, you call him Doc because why wouldn't you? That's the nickname, right? You would call him Doc, but that's everybody. Medics are Army personnel that went down the medical path in their Army career, right? So they could patch people up. In the Marine Corps, all Marines are riflemen. And then you have your profession on top of that, whatever your profession may be. So the question then becomes like, okay, well, how do you get a medic in the Marine Corps? You don't. What you have is you have Navy personnel who can pick one of two paths. They can go blue side and stay with the Navy and become what are known as hospitalmen. Right? Then you have green side. Green side are the ones that want to join the Marine Corps. They become the ground pounders with the Marine Corps. They are the corpsmen. Do you get it? Hospitalmen, corpsmen. Which way are you going? Which way do you go, Navy medical personnel? And it's why the Marines have such a huge respect for the corpsmen, because it's not your branch, and you chose to get in the mud and the grime and the guts with the rest of us. Right? You could have been a hospitalman on a career trajectory towards a full doctorship, and instead you became a corpsman and are joining the rest of us. Right? That's a lot of respect. About the biggest compliment the Marine Corps could give you is that the Marine Corps acknowledges you enough to say, hey, you're one of us. Or as a fat electrician says, I love my Marine Corps buddies, but they are not good at compliments. The best compliment you can get is that the Marine Corps says, hey, you are one of us. Such as an anniversary event this week on Deep Rock Galactic. Crazy to think I've been there since the first week. It was playable. I was as well, and I don't know. I found it more enjoyable. I found the oldest version of Deep Rock more enjoyable to play. For me, I don't like the newest stuff with Deep Rock. I don't know why. It just doesn't catch me. I've tried going back to it multiple times. I've tried like 7 different times to get back into Deep Rock, and it's just, I don't know. I just don't feel it. It doesn't vibe with me. Oh my god. Throat demons. Well, that's neat. Oh, excuse me. Wait, what? What's this? This was never an option before. What is realism? That sounds really fucking interesting. What the shit? I'll make a standalone character later for that. Okay. Oh, I guess because it's that's why it's brand new. Well, there you go. So you might have noticed my main weapon has changed. I am currently carrying around an M249 saw. And I got a gear set that is specifically tailored around reward in your mailbox, okay. But I have a gear set that's specifically tailored around using LMGs. And it's this. The Fenris group. Isn't that interesting how that works? I was not expecting a literal like wolf set. It boosts my my LMG proficiency. Like, it says assault rifle damage. That's not the important bit. The 50% stability and 30% reload speed. That's the important bit. That's the crazy bit when you have an LMG. Oh my god. Alright, let's do a comparison of what we got. Shall we? Does pistol damage instead. Way better armor. But it's a couple levels up, that's why. I'm gonna hold off for now. Just because the headshot damage. That's a nice buff. Also, you might not be able to notice. I don't know if you paid close attention during the first stream, but now we have this place upgraded. I've done the 4 missions. I've upgraded the place. Now I have all these side missions I can do to upgrade them further. But see, now the theater is a lot more, well, it's a lot bigger of a settlement now. Plush hippo. Yeah. Alright, I'll go get the items out of my mailbox now. Yeah, so new hydroponics system for growing foods all over the place. There's going to be we have the power blimp up there to use wind to generate a bit of electricity. Yeah. Where's the, hang on, wait. To kind of highlight how vastly different everything is. Should be down here, right? Where is it? Where is it? With the new configuration, we've increased our input and can now run more lights at night. Well, it's not really the solar panels. That's what's doing most of it right there. Power blimp. Basically, they're just using it as a turbine, right? An aerial turbine. Oh, yep, recruit Charles.
Hey, friend. Name's Charles Douglas. I'm to supervise the shooting range they've set up in the basement of the White House. Looking forward to working with you, mate.
Okay. Now I'm going to drive myself crazy because I got to find it. But to kind of emphasize how much nicer everything is now, there's actually a video game center they have put up so that people can, like, spend some fucking downtime and relax. I can't find it. I can't remember where it's at. I cannot remember where it be. No. Oh well, that's fine. Let me grab all the side missions and let's get our stuff from the stash from the mailbox.
Agent, we intercepted these communications from the True Sons.
5 months ago, I was part of the USDA's DC-62 research team. Look, you tell him that this isn't up for debate. He needs to stand the fuck down.
All the way down there? Oh, yes it is. Okay.
I have a big favor to ask. The Declaration of Independence is still...
Yeah, basically they just had a little corner to set up, and you can see, like, a lot more medical facilities and all that stuff around. I don't really want to do Dark Zone stuff, but I'll bring her on board anyways.
Hello, Agent. I've been recruited to help you survive in the Dark Zones. I'll be heading over to the base of operations soon, so come and visit me and I'll explain more.
I'm not interested in the Dark Zone stuff. I don't. That's the extraction shooter PvP stuff.
I've spent time in the Dark Zones, and I know a thing or two about the hazards and the opportunities you can find inside those walls. Follow my advice, and you just might make it out alive.
Yeah, again, I'm not a big fan of them. I distinctly go meh to the Dark Zone content.
Looking good, Agent.
Okay, meanwhile... See, I've basically cleared out this whole neighborhood, which is nice. We're working on this neighborhood now. But I want to come over here to this. This is the castle. I'm like, ooh. Ooh, interested. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't my bag either in the first game. I was not a big fan of the Dark Zones. But like I said, I was a big fan of the BR mode because the blizzard and everything like that was such a good idea of a mechanic. Prevent the sniper problem from hitting your BR mode, so you couldn't just pick people off from, like, you know, a skyscraper across the fucking city with a sniper rifle. I very much appreciated that. Look how fast we reload this gun, by the way. Look at that. That is why you want the Fenris set with an LMG. That 30% reload on top of the 20% reload I have from skills. Oh. Bam. I reload this thing basically like a base assault rifle would. True Sons, okay. Plus, I really like LMGs, just in general. They're one of my favorite They were one of my favorite weapon types in the first game. And they still feel real nice in the second game. Yeah. I cannot sing the praises of that BR mode enough. It is the only Battle Royale mode that I actually like. Like I said, the Blizzard being a key component of things was just such a good idea. Oh, man. I need to find a different Fenris suit thing, because that is a huge armor boost. Oh, I forgot to get my mailbox stuff. That's okay. We'll get it here at this, because the castle will have a stash box, too. I didn't get to him in time, unfortunately. And his animation bugged out. Oh, wow. Yeah, we definitely need to repair the shit out of this place. Castle settlement. This place is definitely in a dire state.
Mortar attack. Chemical. 7 survivors. Yes, Manny. 7 total. The sheriff just came in. Can you get these people to safety? I'm gonna go kill the bastards that did this. You're safe now. I promise. The attack came from Jefferson Plaza. You know what to do.
Wait. I thought you were going to go do it.
Kill them all.
Can you watch over these people? I'm going to go kill those bastards. And then I guess the little girl did convince her, maybe. Like, she's like, no, don't leave. So it's like, okay, have the sheriff do it then. Like, yep, I'll go kick their ass.
Agent requesting backup. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Man, I need to pick up my turret. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Now you see why I like LMG so much? Okay, I need to go outside. I need to fire the flare. So I assume I can come out here up front and fire it.
Reinforcements incoming.
Oh shit, okay, well. Enemy reinforcements as well.
Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
I'm gonna go down there and whoop him in the ass. Hold on. All right.
Supply room access unlocked.
All right, where's the supply room at here? Ah, okay. I'm coming. Oh, my tasty treats. Ooh. That's tempting. Okay. All right. Oh, the other one. Small magazine though. But that's a fun. That's still a fun light machine gun. But again, such a small mag. I'll be reloading quite a lot. Yep, donate all. Okay.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
You know, hang on. I'm gonna try out you. Modify it. Nope, no mag for it. Okay. So we only got the one. I'm gonna try it.
Friendly control point nearby. Hostile incinerator turret detected.
What? Oh, hang on, that's an actual named guy. Ah, I hit the rail. And I can't hit him worth a damn. Jesus. And he did.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh, great. Oh, boy. Ah, he went under. Oh my god. Rude.
Access key detected.
Alright, let's go. Grab my turret. The only downside about the turret, otherwise it lasts for a long ass time, does pretty decent damage. I mean, you just gotta go pick it up. Unless you want an insane cooldown. I definitely gotta take my time more with the sniper rifle. I no longer a DMR, I can't rapid fire shots. Gotta take my sweet time. Oh, Pepper.
We need to prevent True Sons from using the Metro to transport chemical weapons. So start by disabling any operational trains you find.
We can't let those munitions be distributed. You saw what they did to the castle.
Yeah, the True Sons are a bunch of pieces of shit, by the way. They are at the command of a dude who is a total fucking wackadoo. Oh, I thought I got him.
Portable electronic device detected.
Okay, we gotta go that way. Alright. You know, I don't really use grenades that much in Division 2. Because I've got my Seeker mine. Yeah, I should. Maybe I should start doing that.
General, do you know anything about these mortar rounds they're asking us to ship over to the plaza?
I do. Make sure they get what they need.
Can I ask what they're planning to do with them?
Why? Is something troubling you?
I just don't understand what we're doing there. Doesn't seem like there's anything of importance in the area.
Well, we have problems to solve. And to do that, we have to be open-minded about how to solve them.
Understood, General.
A little bit overkill, but, you know. Oh, I put it right next to his ear. Did the same thing on that guy. Game 7 out of 10, middle of the road. Obviously, besides the joke about that one dude's fucking scoring system, I'd say thus far, I'd say 7 out of 10 is pretty good. Yeah.
Agent, find a way to put that train out of commission.
Oh. Oh.
They have eyes on Wilson. Outside near the main entrance to the mall. We need to terminate this son of a bitch. There's no direct route from your position. So you'll have to divert through the hotel and into the mall.
Checking if there's anything back here we can slurp up. Oh, hey! I'm glad I checked. Because even if I end up just breaking that stuff down for parts or selling it, it's still worth it. I think 7 out of 10 thus far is pretty good. The gunplay is solid, like it was in the first game and everything. There's a little floatiness when it comes to like the Seeker mine and stuff. I kind of wish it would auto-track for me. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, God, there's so many of them. So many of them are going to be about the TV show. There's so many fucking shills trying to push that show still.
Radio intercepted.
Get the munitions. Gotta secure the ordnance. Negative. The subway's compromised. Then find another way.
Oh, I missed. Fuck. That's my own fault. Oh, whoop. That was stupid of me. Oh, I was just gonna finish it off with a pistol. Some bad shots on that one. That was bad shooting on my part with the rifle. Ooh, RPK. Nice. Damage up, but look at that magazine. Man, if only we could get the box mag for the RPK. I know technically you wouldn't be able to. You'd have to get the extended banana. Or the big curved one, the really, really dog shit magazine. You need the what is it? The RPM, or the RPD, which would have the actual box mag. That'd be nice. I genuinely don't understand how normgroids like that slop. At least Fallout 3, 4, and 76 are enjoyable in the same way as Daggerfall if you ignore the story and dick around. Yeah. Excuse me.
Electronic device detected.
The castle is Sergeant Snow's territory, General Ridgway.
Mike Snow, Captain Wilson. He's a deserter. We don't address traitors by rank.
Sorry, sir. Word has it he's operating an open-door policy.
He was always weak.
They've got refugees crowding in by the hour. The worst this city has to offer. Nothing but degenerates and backstab.
Fuck, game punched me.
There's an elevator that should take you to the mall.
Better shooting.
Still by the entrance. We spotted a mortar team with them. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
Just checking around for any loot. Because again, even if you don't use it, you can break it down or sell it. It's all still useful. Would I play Disco Elysium on stream? Probably not. Again, if people do it for the bounty, then sure, then I'll have to. Such, would you rather fight Banjo-Kazooie or Ratchet and Clank? Probably Banjo-Kazooie, honestly, because I feel like you could keep away from them and the eggs and everything. Whereas Ratchet and Clank, again, they just have guns.
Hostile forces incoming.
And that was the biggest obvious, like... Ah! Aim punch, you little fuck. Alright, fine. I feel like you have a better chance of surviving against Banjo-Kazooie than you would against Ratchet and Clank, who again would just shoot your ass.
Entering contaminated area. DC-62 toxin detected. Contamination level lethal.
What the hell? These readings are insane. They must have a lab nearby for weaponizing this shit. Make sure you put it out of operation.
Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good.
I got your division right here.
Oh my god! Oh, fuck, I missed his helmet because I got aim punched. There we go. Oh, we can just shoot it? Ah! Okay. Oh, God.
Excellent. I'll send in a team to dismantle the rest of that crap once you clear the site.
Let's go. Woo! Drenna Dark or James Bond. I feel like either way, like, death's gonna be pretty fucking quick, and likely you won't expect it either, so I don't think that one actually matters. Oh, fuck. Aim punch is a brutal is a brutal thing. Yeah, so for the Drenna Dark versus James Bond thing, again, I don't think it matters in the slightest. Because both of them are equally deadly secret agents. There's not really much you can do about it. Oh. Okay. There's an alternate way to go. I don't see any more materials to collect, so let's go forward.
General, there's a woman here. Says she's a representative of the theater settlement. Wants to speak with you.
What about?
She wants to negotiate.
Negotiate? Why would we want to negotiate with those people?
Stand by, sir. I'll ask her. Sir, she thinks a truce could be mutually beneficial.
Shoot her, Lieutenant.
Sir?
Shoot her and dump her body where those cowards will find it. And if anybody else comes to negotiate, shoot them too. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What a great person. You know what I mean? What an amazing individual. Okay. Let me... Yeah, some bonus damage. Hell yeah. That's a big damage increase. Less RPM. Less optimal range. Okay. Critical damage. Stability. Reload speed. If all of these weren't so hideous, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think let's use this puppy. An old M60, baby.
Leaving contaminated area.
Are you sure we've left the contaminated area? This don't look much better. Oh, damn, aim punched. Alright, well. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Great work.
That's what you get for shooting at civilians, you piece of shit.
The True Sun's chemical warfare efforts. Also, Kelso just reported in to confirm the survivors from the castle settlement have safely reached the rooftop settlement. There's no one doing what happened to them, but at least you've made sure it won't happen to anyone else.
Agent, you're ready for another skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
Yeah. Bastard bitch shit fucks. Bastard bitches. All of them. Every one of them. Checking everything. Steam is lagging like hell. Wonder if there's a big sale that started.
Contaminated area. Exiting contaminated area.
Ah!
Start heading back.
All right. Yeah, so the castle settlement's gone, eh? Guess we'll head towards the safe house. Hit this on the way, head towards the safe house so we can get that unlocked.
You think God will save you? Yes, they can. Only the true sons can offer you salvation. Either join us and earn your place in the history books, or take your chances and be forgotten. It could be tomorrow. Either way, it's time to make a decision. Or face the consequences.
Progress halted. Manual override required. Progress resumed. Manual override required.
Spent a lot of time in war zones. I thought I witnessed the very worst of human depravity. But this is different.
Thunk. Thunk. Oh man, you were way behind the times then. again, I was more appreciative of the Outer Wilds until Outer Worlds until I watched Patrician's video, because he found some dialogue that I didn't find in my playthrough, and that dialogue absolutely curb stomps the entire story. Like, the understanding I had in my playthrough was that the Halcyon sector we were in was all there was. And lo and behold, the dock worker on the very first planet tells you about all the other systems and everything like that. It's like, then why not? Why aren't you trading with the other systems then? That would literally solve your problem if you just traded with the other systems that aren't having the nutrient deficiency. Like, why would you not do that? So yeah, that scuffed it quite heavily. Like, that actually undermines the entire story of Outer Worlds, and that dropped it a couple points for sure. Originally, I'd said it was a 6 out of 10, which again is lower than New Vegas. Now I'm like, no, it's a 4 out of 10. That fucked the story so bad. It is wild. What the fuck?
Hostile control point identified.
No, again, the corpos themselves were more subtle and nuanced. But the problem was that their whole thing, like, it doesn't make sense, then their actions don't make sense then in the context of we could just get food from elsewhere. Because Earth, they make clear, is gone. For whatever reason, Earth is not coming. But there are other systems out there. They actually expressly talk about that. Which is very bad news for the story. I could do the control point real quick while we're here.
Civilians in distress. Serious trauma detected. Civilians in danger.
Come on, peek. I missed him just barely. No! Okay.
Reinforcements en route. Civilians in danger. Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button. I hit control instead of space.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
You're going down, Agent.
Woofda.
Supply room access unlocked.
Alright, where's your supply room? Okay. Being the first planet, for some reason the corpo demands you oof the only person that actually found a way to grow food. Well, because you learn what the methodology for growing food is, right? They, you, use the corpses and everything like that. Which, I question how that's physically possible, as Patrician did. Is like, I feel like that's some bullshit. That doesn't make any sense. If you could actually just do that, then it meant their body had the nutrients you needed to begin with. I don't know how, like, nutrients don't just come out of nowhere, right? I guess they had to make sure they didn't also tell us, like, what nutrient was actually missing. You know?
We could really use your help. Our reserves are running low. I really appreciate you getting me the fight.
Civilians in distress.
Yeah, so these guys are a lot more... I would consider these guys a lot more able to survive. Because they actually got rifles and shit like that. They're not just walking around with little pistols. So it's like, no, you need to really arm yourselves, guys. This is a... We're in a hellscape. Yeah, some agua. Some extra... Oh, that one got food. More food.
Portable device detected. Portable electronic device detected.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it in a moment. Basically everything I can.
agents posted here set up a radio station to counter hostile propaganda. Looks like there's still a lot to do. I'll send you what I have.
Alright.
All right, Agent. Time to shine.
Okay, mailbox. Special deliveries. Tommy the Teddy hoodie. Okay. Bit of goofy goofery there, but you know, it is what it is. Oh. Oh, hold on. Hold on. More damage. Less RPM, but not by much. 200 mag. Look at it, it's the new one. Alright, well, mod the shit out of that. And get the ACOG on there. Reload speed. %, stability automatically. Okay, hell yeah. Need a short under barrel rail. That's a long under barrel rail. Okay. Yeah, no, equip that. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You gave me 30 rounds of special ammo. I hate to break it to you. That ain't gonna be much. Not in a fucking LMG. But your 30 rounds of special ammo. It's like, what the fuck do you want? What the fuck do you want? Okay. Equip that. 45 with 15 round capacity. That's wild. It's got to be a chunky fucking magwell. Okay, now do I want to take apart all of these guns or sell them? That'll be the question. We have only 770. Hold on a second. I don't know why, but they handed me a cut piece of pizza. Right here. Like, oh, okay. Like, what do you want? Why? Okay, break down for parts or sell. Let's break down all the greens. And we'll sell the blues and above, except for this. I'm going to put this away. Yes, I was the writer. I was the writer for Angry Joe Show. Again, we talked about this a lot, quite a lot. Hang on, no, yeah. Come in here, backpack. You. Stash. Oh, here it is. I was like, where's the locker so I can sell everything? Oh, hang on. Wait. We can do this. Hold on. Right. Hold on. Okay, so headshot damage. I put this on. That's a... I lose some armor, because look at that. That's that armor bonus there. But headshot damage goes way up, weapon damage goes up, status effects go up. So, equip you. And then I can take off... Again, it's a nice armor increase.
Agent in need of backup.
It's Fenris. Shotgun damage. That's funny. I lose armor and regen though. That's rough. Yeah, take this. Put it on. Okay. The rest of it we'll sell. I'll break that down. Okay. That guy's poor leg. He's doing the stanky leg. Nice. Okay. My guy's having some troubles. He's going up and down. Okay. All right, we got all that. Now, let's go warp. Or fast travel. Back to HQ.
Looks like you're ready to learn a new skill. What'll it be?
We can get 3 of them, so... I'm gonna try it. Check our drone here. Nope, nothing I really want in that. Okay. So this is just a thing in the first game. Pulsing. So. That's, kind of lame that pulsing is now, like... This seems kind of lame. That sounds pretty fucking good. Especially for dealing with the really heavy armored dudes. Yeah, I'll try that. Meanwhile... Okay. Nice. Alright. Gotta get the food out of my holes. Ugh. Gross. Gross, nasty, disgusting. Alright, do you have anything good? I do love P90s, but I don't know, man. Why is this damage so fucking high? What the hell? Look at that. Why? Why? Guess, good lord, if you want to go for a fucking pistol build. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well. You go check our crafting thing, because now we have this unlocked. Level 14 specialized tier. Really, man, we are missing so many blueprints. Well. Brand set, okay. Yeah, we'll have to find it. That's okay.
You need anything?
Yes, equip. Thank you. Yep.
Here you go. Best gear.
Level 15. Maybe we should go get this safe house real quick. I know it's a level 25 zone, but if we dip our toes in, it shouldn't be too bad. Upgrades the base of operations. Okay. I guess let's go check it out, shall we? I do find it interesting. I find it kind of neat that this settlement here was wiped out, right? So, like, you come in and it's like, no, there's only 7 survivors of the settlement left. And they used a chemical weapon against it because they're a bunch of fucking douchebags.
This facility to reestablish our connection to the division satellite.
Yeah, hopefully everything went well, Grindus. And, oh yeah, by the way, look what weapon we have. We have the new Stoner LMG. Yeah, hopefully everything went well, Grindus, and welcome, Rapar. Good to see you. Oh yeah. I gotta see how it functions, but its stats look really nice. .200 rounds is also really handy for not needing to reload for a while. And I have 50% reload speed on it. Oh, at least I'm pretty sure I do. Hold on. Yeah, 20% there, and then the Fenris set, the Wolf set, gives me 30% reload speed. So I could drop a Fenris piece because I only need the reload speed. The stability's nice, but weirdly enough, LMGs get more stable over time. So I don't know. I'll think on it.
If we want to get Isaac back online across the country, we need to reconnect the local system to the satellite network. We should be able to do that at the NOAA headquarters building.
Get to the control room. I can walk you through the process from there.
Feels good. Also, hilarious that it, you know, just... That's a big armor increase. Also, weapon damage goes up, crit hit chance we lose, but... I mean, health increase and armor regen package. So yeah, equip that. Oh my god, look how fast that reload was. Holy shit, did you see that? Ready? Remember, this is an LMG, chat. Look how fast this reload is. What the fuck? That's faster than some submachine guns. What the hell? Alright, how do we start this? How do we get in here? Is this our only ingress right here? No? Oh, right here. Okay. Yellow tarp. Sadness. Oh, I missed. I mean, what did I do? Killed your friends, that's what I did. Oh, wait, I should also check. Yeah. I just realized. I should absolutely check this stuff if I have any mods I can put on. I don't think I ensnare stuff. Whoops. 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 I fucked up. Skill haste. Yep. Okay. Payload damage. Targeting system. Yeah. Extra targets. $25 water. Nice.
The control room is at the top of the atrium.
Electronic device detected.
Click, 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 done. Yeah, basically. I was like, holy shit. Thoughts on the path to inward situation? Get fucked. That's all I can say. It makes nobody look good. And it just makes them all look like a bunch of jackasses. And I very much appreciate that. Nice. Got it to detonate. Again, that's just such a fucking fast reload. Like, what the shit? Oh, I mean, at least that's quick. What? I just not understand how this thing works. I'm totally down to say I clearly don't understand how this works. He had a great time. Yes, very nice. Okay. Alright. That was a thing that happened, apparently. It was just that one, too. Just that printer. Huh? So that should be right here. So the electronic device should be right here. I guess not, though. And the next one's up higher. Yeah, see? There's that one.
Listen, Sarah. Do you have a moment?
Of course.
I wanted to personally let you know that I'm leaving for DC in a couple of hours.
Isn't that risky?
I've been assured I'll be quite safe.
When are you back?
Hard to say.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of putting you in charge of things here. If you think you're up for it.
Wow. Of course.
Good. That's good. In that case, I'll need to go over some things with you, one-on-one.
Sure. Okay.
It's hard to guarantee privacy in my office.
We can use my quarters.
Good idea.
I don't think I like this seeker drone as much. I think I like the other one much better. It seems more... The other drone just seems much more usable, if that makes sense.
Heads up. I'm seeing hostile movement on the roof.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of it. Let's do you. And can I mod it? Oh, well, there's some damage. Yeah, okay. Why is that so much more powerful? What the fuck? Like, I get it's level 11 versus level 14, but holy shit. Almost double. I don't understand. I understand, but I mean, it's that much better, so yeah. Though helping of that bitch on EFAP's 3rd anniversary, they abandoned her video for an hour or two to play a party game. Nice.
Control terminal offline.
With the main terminal down, we're gonna have to walk through a bunch of extra steps. See if you can find a working computer. We're gonna have to manually establish a connection. We need a good antenna and a better radio. This place has both. Get out there and align the satellite dishes. There should be a console at the base of each dish.
Incoming backup request.
I've sent the coordinates for the dishes through Isaac. It shouldn't take too long to align them. You're still gonna have to adjust each dish, but this will speed up the process.
Oh, fuck. Ah! I was like, risk it, risk it, risk it, risk it, risk it, risk it. See how much better this drone is compared to the other one? Oh, incoming. Oh, incoming. Ow! Ow! Not cool. Ow! Fuck!
Satellites aligned and clear for transmission. Signal is insufficient.
Oh, I hit my knee on the desk. Ow.
Transmitter to boost the signal.
Ow, my knee. Oh, fuck.
Before the government evacuated the complex, a UHF radio was housed here for testing purposes. It should be somewhere on the lower levels.
Oh, my knee. Okay. Shoofta. And cool, fun, interesting? Nope. Cool, fun, interesting? Yep. Oh. Hey, like not having armor.
Ultra-high frequency relay payload detected.
Bingo. That comms module has the transmitter we need to finalize communications with the satellites. Agent, activate the crane sequence, and we're in business. That's it. We should be able to extract the radio once it's docked.
I saw you for a split second. I see him way back there. Rocket guy. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, need that. Ooh, look what we got. Got a free P90. Hell yeah, and a high-end one too. Okay, I didn't realize I had to get a little bit closer. Just a little inch closer, and I could have gone through. I thought I was waiting for the decontamination process to end. You know? Oh my god, my eyes! I'm waiting for the boss to show up.
Alright, this will extract the transmitter from the module and connect it to the rest of the facility. Then we can link up with the division satellites.
Rude.
Agent, are you alright? Sounds like you've got company.
I killed him before he could drop down, so it teleported all his loot to me. Oh, fuck. Damn, didn't get the follow-up shot. Do you? Where are you? Where are you? I heard you. Might be underneath me. He is. How that played out, I feel like I wasn't supposed to be able to kill him, like, up there on the ramparts. You know what I mean? I feel like the game was like, you weren't supposed to be able to do that. With how that, you know, finish off remaining things. It felt like you were supposed to come in waves.
Satellite network is back online. I'll send a team to secure the transmitter for safekeeping. Good work, Agent.
Base of operations upgraded. Hell yeah. Up to apparel keys. Alright. Neat. Level 15 milestone. Assault rifle, backpack item, vest item, holster. Open cache. Oh. Okay. Open cache. Oh! Oh, hello again, Fenris Group. Ah, yes. Hello, Fenris Group. Okay. Oh, not apparel. Increases total weapon damage by 15%. What the fuck? Okay, that's a great talent. Yeah, I equipped that. On cover, weapon handling is increased by 45%. Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, there's literally no downside to it. And that's just a pure increase. 10.4k armor. Okay, well. Ooh. Oh my god, look at that damage. That's more fucking damage than my main rifle. What the shit? Oh my god. A huge amount of damage. Huge. It requires a lot of thinking on what you want to do, even on beginner difficulty, slightly less punishing RNG. Oh my god. I guess it's a skill tier. Okay. Yeah, when you say pistol damage, I hope you mean pistol slot, because oh my god. That's crazy. I don't know if I'll use it though. Okay. Okay. You have acquired the Fenris brand set and PDR assault rifle with talents. Make use of cover to get the most out of this set. I mean, yeah, from everything I saw on it, good lord. Good lord. Okay, but you said, hang on, let's check this real quick. Not that. Was it store? Oh! Is that an MG3? Hold on. I want to look at it. Big Alejandro. Yeah, I think that's the MG3. Woo. We just gotta get there is the thing. Okay, well. Got some apparel keys, right? Oh my god, we got a bunch of them. Alright, well, here we go. Didn't even drop off on the sawn-off. Yeah. Oh. What emote? Oh my god, we got the Haka. Purple. Neck item. I imagine. Oh my god, that's a terrible emote. Pants! Gray cargo pants. More pants! The hawk pants. I'll equip those for now. Weapon skin. Easel. Ugh. 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 Gross. Ugh. 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 Gross. Ugh. Brother. Ugh. H. Scouting. I am trying to find the fucks I give. Unfortunately, there are none. I don't like loot box animations either. It's just a waste of time. It's like, hooray! You know, you're wasting my fucking time. Appreciate it. Make sure. Oh, there is a thing here. Hunting M44. Switch weapons. Oh, that headshot damage right there. Yeah, sorry. Headshot damage makes up for it. We'll loot it, but yeah, other than that. my eyes! I'm blind! Like how it works. I'm trying to open the map. That's just a blueprint. That's an actual upgrade for the theater. That's an upgrade. Level 25, though. What I should do is we should head back here and head to the campus. Oh my god, that's a good stretch.
We've made some incredible improvements lately. White House hasn't felt as secure since the lockdown. The basement has been converted into a workshop, fully equipped with drills, saws, and metalworking tools. The mechanics and crafters are using the tools to construct new gear. Recovered munitions, parts, and tools are available to equip the agents with better gear and weapons. We'll need to recruit some staff to organize the growing armory. The Shade Network is almost fully operational. I'm hopeful we can reconnect to the national network. The White House is starting to feel like a beacon of hope, instead of a reminder of how far we've fallen.
And like I said, they're slowly cleaning up all the mess and everything like that, as you can see. Like, oh, and they got rid of the wall here. Nice. Yeah. Open things up more. Shooting range. Okay. Eh. What I want to get this upgraded. So we can get off of specialized gear. And again, I need to get a bunch of new weapons and stuff like that found.
Please stay away from the outer perimeter of the safe area. Hostiles have been spotted in this area. Priority message to all active duty agents. Be aware that Agent Aaron Keener, call sign Vanguard, has had his agent status revoked and is now a priority target. Keener is directly responsible for the murders of several FHD agents in New York, and he is now wanted for high treason and acts of terrorism against the United States. He is armed and extremely dangerous, and it is believed that he has gathered other former agents to his cause. Identities will be released once they are confirmed. Keener's last known position was Manhattan, NYC. End message.
Yep. My player character scenario modifier took part in 111 battles and killed 269 things. If he dies, the campaign is over. 200 swords are interesting to use. All right. What? What? Really? This way? And then out this way. Okay.
Guards have been ordered to shoot trespassers on sight.
Okay.
No kidding.
Glad to see there's still some law in this town.
All I gotta do is catch part of you out of cover. That's it. I was reading something in the Division, so I thought Ubisoft was letting you gamble your campaign. Oh dear, you lost. Start the game over. Maybe next time you win. Well, there's a realism mode where you can jump into the Warlords of New York. I think it's Warlords of New York. But you can jump into the expansion and do realism mode, and it gets rid of all like the HUD, UI, and everything like that. You have to keep track of basically stuff yourself. Enemies are a lot more lethal, but they're also a lot more fragile. It's like when you put a bullet in someone's head, they drop. I'm like, that sounds like a really interesting mode, but it'll automatically put you into that, you know, that level 30 plus zone. I was like, let me get through the base game, and then I'll try the realism mode.
Good to see you.
Portable device detected.
That's a little hard to talk about Stan.
Oh my god.
I mean, we all knew him, right?
Yeah, itchy scratchy.
There's no getting around the fact he was a son of a bitch. But that's exactly why he's going to be missed. If you measure a person by how well liked they are, in the traditional sense, you aren't getting the full picture. And that's definitely the case with Stan. The only way I can think to say it is that Stan was essential. It's not exaggerating to say that without him we wouldn't have made it. Because the characteristics that sometimes made him tough to be around, especially but not exclusively when he was awake, helped build this place. Protect it. Better it. I'm gonna miss the son of a bitch.
This kind of reminds me of that line in Deadpool 1. Like, it's weird, I almost missed the fucker. You're talking about Wade Wilson. No, it'd be nice to see what this looks like once we get it all upgraded.
Portable electronic device detected.
Henry? What are you doing back here?
Hiding.
From what?
Everything.
Why? What's going on?
Nothing in particular.
Want to talk about it?
It's nothing. Just feeling
Unlocks Joshua Summers, the barber. Meet Henry.
We're barely hanging on. It's hard to motivate people to fight for their lives when their lives aren't worth fighting for. Good to meet you. Henry Hayes.
Look, I sympathize, Henry. But we have our own problems, and they are big problems.
Maybe we can help. I know you need people.
You keep telling me you can't spare anyone.
Not right now, but if you guys can take some pressure off of us.
We're already doing what we can.
Are you? Because outside those walls, it's perdition. We let our guard down just for a second, and it's over. All of this. Whatever you're doing out there, we're not feeling it in here.
Well, Sheriff, I hope you're ready for some extra work.
I don't mind. New missions. Alrighty. Okay, this will upgrade the campus. Oh, this upgrades the campus too. Alright, yeah, so let's head this way and spin around.
They recovered something from the wreckage of Air Force One. The hyenas have been keeping in the vault of the World Bank. Whatever they stole must be important if they're going to this much trouble. Our informant tells us that one of the hyenas should have the access codes to the vault. I need you to get in, get the codes, open the vault, and get back what they stole.
Portable electronic device detected.
Let's go.
I knew we could do it.
I'm taking credit for everything I did. Rude. Yeah, we did that. Oh, you sure did. You hid behind cars, yes. You did it. Well, at least you can be like, oh, well, I guess you survived. That's... We do need people to do that.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
You're gonna need to get the access codes to the vault to recover the item the hyena stole from Air Force One. Our hyena insider says whoever's posted in the old CEO's office will have a key card that should give you access to the vault.
Yeah. Yep, not surprised. Basic mechanics tend to.
Device detected.
I expect you to come dropping down here, okay. Okay. Oh, where's this portable device? Up above here. Okay. A supporter. Kids on my lawn with their roller skates and hip hop. Yeah, basically.
I've called this meeting because we all have a common enemy. The True Sons are gaining a foothold in this city, and the more we fight amongst ourselves, the worse it's gonna get. I ain't afraid of those bitches, and I don't need some punk-ass motherfucker telling me what my crew can and can't do. I'm not trying to lay down the law, but if we don't find common ground, we will get wiped off the map.
So what do you suggest?
We form a council. You have a problem, you leave your piece at the door, and we deal with it together. As an organization. What is this shit? It's called politics. So you mean like a treaty? Like a treaty. How you run your crew is your business. I'm game. Fuck it, I'm down. And fine. It's settled then.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Whoa!
Agent killed.
I got smoked by something. Like my health evaporated.
Checking for the key card.
Oh, potential headshot damage there. Hold on. Nope. 25 headshot damage. It's too big of a gap.
Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
Electronic device detected.
We've hit pay dirt, fellas. Delivery from our secret admirers.
It's about time. I need an upgrade.
So why do you think they're giving us all this shit?
Cause they know we the baddest motherfuckers in
Hand me that 9.
Hey, look. This one's got buttons and shit.
That's 1 BFG.
Those True Sons ain't gonna know what hit.
We going postal on those jackasses.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Nice. One of my factions in Stellaris, I had a dragon megacorp with kobold underlings. Technically, the kobolds are big and dumb. It's meant to be like an Ogren population. Oh. I don't know why you wouldn't just make them small and, like, yappy.
Hostile radio intercepted.
It's the fucking division. Roach wants everyone back at headquarters.
just up ahead.
Oh my god! See how fast my, like, health and everything just evaporated there? Oh my god. Yeah, they're hitting hard now.
Authentication successful. Access granted. Hostile radio intercepted.
The alarm! Fucking division got into the vault!
It's cool. We moved the president. He's tucked away nice and cozy upstairs.
Holy shit. They pulled the president out of the wreckage. Agent, you've got a new assignment. Find out where the president is being held and get him back. Sync Isaac with the bank's security system. There should be a data center near the vault.
Pew! Frog in the fat stacks. It's a big ass vault.
Beginning search query.
$18, $17, $16. Two, one.
Search query finished. Subject located.
It's President Ellis. I'll have a helicopter on standby to extract him.
Allow lockdown procedure initiated.
That doesn't sound good. Isaac, do you have a way out of the vault?
Searching for way out of the vault. Zero matches.
Piece of shit wristwatch. Okay, let me see. If you can punch through the west wall, there's a maintenance tunnel running alongside your position. It's a long shot, but it's the only one we got. Isaac, plot a path to the president's location.
Highlighting most expedient path.
Son of a bitch, it actually worked. Thanks, Isaac.
Ow. Oh, God. Woofda.
Give him an earpiece and get him on comms.
It's me. I need a helo scramble to my position. Now.
Roger that, Mr. President. We've already got a bird in the air.
Sir, I'm not seeing any rooftop access at your location.
Then blow the damn roof off. Fine. Get me to the atrium.
President, calm down. Don't go sprinting ahead.
We're inbound to your location. Coming in over the atrium. Keep your heads down. Gonna make a hole.
Hang on, get going.
Radio intercepted.
the president.
We'll get him, ma'am. Fuckers aren't going anywhere but down.
Incoming backup request.
No respawn zone. Nice. Okay, well, guess we know what we're up to here. Woofda! Okay.
You're a credit to the division, Agent. I look forward to working with you once you get back to base. This has been a huge victory for us. Good to have you back, Mr. President.
Random brand backpack. Petrov Defense Group. Look at how scuffed that looks. Possible brand outcomes. Holdings, Alps Summit, Armament, Badger, Tough. Ah, you're not going to give me what I want?
Hey, Agent. We're ready to help broaden your skill set over here at the base.
Bastard bitch. Activity summary. All right. Or not. Okay. Good. Good talk. Good talk. High five, everybody. Okay. So this place should be upgraded now. So let's fast travel back here. Take a peek at it. Yeah, there we go. Library, workshop, fresh crops. Yeah, get some proper Proper crops up and going.
Portable electronic device detected.
Hey, you alright? What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'm okay.
Sure you are.
Sorry, I'm usually not like this.
Which is why I'm worried about you.
It just hit me out of the blue that today's my wedding anniversary.
Oh, jeez. That's rough.
You've been through it already, haven't you?
Yeah, but I didn't realize until almost a week later. Double whammy of feeling like a terrible husband and then remembering I'm not one anymore. And that leads to even worse shit. My son's birthday is only a few weeks away.
God. Henry, I didn't mean to drag you into this pity party.
You didn't drag me into anything. I invited myself in. There's one thing I can say. It's to take the comfort that's offered. I used to convince myself I needed to suffer alone because it was the considerate thing to do. But it wasn't considerate at all for the people who saw me hurting and couldn't figure out a way to help.
And here I thought I was playing it so cool.
Okay, the other thing I can say is that your poker face kind of sucks, so stay away from high-stakes card games, huh?
Plans will only get you so far if you don't have a place to turn them into a reality. That's why I'm proud to announce the opening of the workshop. This round of crops is looking good. We're finally in a position to be growing our own food.
If we can get something stable going, that'd be great.
And then I'd say library.
Our librarians have pulled together the various books we've got laying around and built a library.
Neat. Alright, chat. Whoa, we got a lot of progress done, though. Yeah, I'm going to sign off here for now. What he said. Yeah, chat. I want to say thank you all so much for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. Hope you guys take care. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe and healthy. Get fit, get ripped. I will see you back here tomorrow. I really want to take a nap. I cannot begin to tell you how badly I want to take a nap. It's just one of those days. It's all rainy outside and nice and just I like rainy days. A good day to just relax. Yeah, I still don't know. Still got a good idea for a movie for Saturday Showtime, so we'll just we'll see. I'll try to come up with something by tomorrow's stream. Yeah. Bye bye for now, everyone. Mm-hmm.